arthritis, similar to fucking raccoons. I'm ready to talk about you. Don't call it in all glory. Your conversation is boring. Why they murder Michael Jackson? I'm walking on the streets and I'm asking. Cameras is flashing, paparazzi, and you still can't catch me. Everybody likes to play the bro, and they talk behind my back when I'm gone. How long, how long, how low could you go? Everybody likes to play the bro, and they talk behind my back when I'm gone. How long, how long, how low could you go?
People. Wagwan. BluMuthaFuxingMonday. So, everybody who sat there and said I was a lunatic, Canada would never do that, all that other bullshit, I'm a conspiracist, I'm a fascist, I'm a racist. All those things that got said to me in 2020 because I stated something that's obviously going to happen, that is happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, real shit. I find it fucking hilarious right now that all you people who said I was crazy can't even look me in the face right now. I find it even more fucking hilarious and sad at the same time. But I find it more fucking hilarious because everybody who's not a 9-to-5er, everybody who has a heart that beats, you need to come to me or let me know where you're at, because we need to join forces. Because right now they're killing off our old people because they don't want our old people to motivate the young people who have the muscle, who have that warrior spirit to stand up. They're depopulating us because, again, like I said in videos before, there's a certain population that feels to themselves they run the world and they're the shit. So in the end of the day, if we all gooned up, found their addresses, exploited their addresses, they wouldn't be as safe as they think they are to be doing the shit that they're doing. Like, why the fuck are countries caring about going to outer space? There's a fucking global pandemic supposedly going on. That's what I want to know what's up. We can't go to a grocery store without lining up, being 30 feet away from each other and masked up and all that other bullshit. But niggas can jump to go to outer space? Like, remember that little while back where Ellen DeGeneres was getting bare fire from the same people that supported her and put her up? And the only person I was waiting for to fucking say something was Oprah, and Oprah didn't say shit. So, you remember when Gayle King turned around and dissed the Kobe legacy in front of his brethren? You remember that? Man, what I know about these last 2 years of this so-called COVID thing is that before the lockdown of 14 days that everybody volunteered to do, no banks got robbed, nothing got destroyed, nothing got burnt down. Amazing. I think that's a beautiful thing. And then on the other hand, to think like that, then I gotta go back to the 3 days of no power. That lockdown in 2003, where I seen with my own eyes the communities coming together, not because you're rich and I'm poor, or you're from here and I'm from there. No, we came together because we're human beings in a fucking problem. And nobody knew when this power was gonna come back on. But Toronto was straight. I didn't hear no beef, no nonsense. Even opportunities to blame niggas, and niggas gave up on that to go help old people. Fast forward a few fucking decades and look where we are now. Those same said people forgot that they were in the trenches. Those same said people forgot what they went through 20 years ago. So, to me right now, to all those same said people who said I'm a fascist, I'm a racist, I'm forcing a dictatorship and all this other bullshit. If I run for fucking candidacy to be the next fucking premier, minister, mayor, or whatever, you same said people are who I'm expecting to be garnering most of my votes, who are supposed to be collecting most of my fucking people. That's what I'm expecting, because you can't deny that I was wrong, can you? Can you deny that I was wrong? Didn't I tell you guys before the lockdown of this 14 days to flatten the curve, to quail this COVID situation? Yeah, remember when I told you if you apply this to a military application, I'm sorry, it wouldn't take you more than a week to take over a city by city by city. And if you're in Canada, it shouldn't take you more than 24 fucking hours because the whole population of Canada fits in LA. So all you math whiz, all you scientists, all you fuckers who thought to yourselves that there's no way possible history will not repeat itself, we have way educated people and blah blah blah. Listen, you fuckface, your education was learned on the slavery system. Yeah, that's how you guys are, where you guys are at. The books that you guys are paying for to learn should be free. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the motherfucking day, what does that care if you're telling me you're gonna fire a doctor for telling the truth? You're gonna fire a scientist because he or she is telling the truth. You're gonna fire a nurse because it's against her moral code to ethically kill somebody willingly, knowing full well when you're supposed to be there to save their lives. So yeah, I salute to all you people who've lost your jobs and lost your livelihood. Everybody who's been through the second, going into the third lockdown, that lost their businesses, all of that shit. I feel sorry for all of y'all. But I'm telling you, I don't want you guys to apologize to the Canadian government. I want you guys to really look at your fucking so-called family and your so-called friends, your so-called associates, and think to yourself, if they were in trouble, would you help them? Because I'm gonna give you the easiest for instance right now. Big up my boy Adamson Barbecue. You see what I'm saying? And hopefully, because I really feel like they're gonna try to settle this out of court because they don't want that waterfall. Because they started a big fucking thing and it's a big fucking waterfall they started, yo. Big, 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 big. Because they fucked with the wrong man and he decided to take his chances with his community and his community screwed him over. He got arrested. Nobody was there to back him on the day he was going to open. And to me, this is why you racist cops get away with murder. That's why when you see more than 3 black people, 5 black people walking together, you consider it's a gang and you feel threatened. Yeah, I understand now. I totally get it now. Because when a white guy turns around and says he's gonna leak people's addresses, he wants people to randomly show up at some politician's yard, Ray, you guys act like you don't have the technology to find that motherfucker. You act like that guy wasn't paying his fucking taxes last year, like he don't live in the same spot. Y'all motherfuckers keep pretending to us like there's no satellites in outer space, but everybody with a fucking dollar can see and buy a fucking satellite now. So fuck your democracy. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck that. At the end of the day, I feel bad for people who fell into this false security only because the guy with the bigger gun said he got your back. Now the guy with the bigger gun left your country. And he left his big guns there for the same guys to take over. Or what the news wants to say is a takeover. But to me, it's just another distraction like George Floyd. Rest in peace to that black man. But there are so many of us getting killed and murdered during, before, and as you can see going forward, they may not be trying to kill us like cockroaches no more, but they are trying to swat us like flies. So obviously, as long as there's shit somewhere, there's always going to be flies. Don't be a fly. And if you are going to be a fly on a wall, not a fly in a web. Because if you're a fly in a web, they're swatting at you, or they're going to swat at you at any given time. I'm telling you right now, people, it's time to stand up. It's time to come together. It's time for you so-called rich people to realize that you're not rich because you're not elite. And if you're not wealthy, you're definitely not elite. So being rich is great. Your big mansion cottage in whereverville, your private plane, your couple of expensive foreign cars. Oh, it's so wonderful. But here's the reality of the situation, motherfucker. Come here! That I am not going to be the nice guy that's going to want to share my food and my rations with some dude who yesterday happened to have a hotel, who happened to have a condo, who happened to have a fucking, I don't know, a restaurant, a franchise. I'm not. The guy I am, fuck with me once, shame on you. Fuck with me twice, shame on me. I refuse to allow the third time to ever go down. So please believe me when I say this. I'm a man of my word, and everybody who's in this chat with me, just know, yo, at the end of the day, no man can be an island without water surrounding it. So if I'm gonna be an island, I need my water around me, because you can't be an island without water surrounding you. And I think right now everybody needs to become an island, figure out who they can trust, who's loyal, and pull those cards right now. Because I'm telling you, if you think we're gonna fucking have this type of freedom any longer, watch them start locking up your friends. Watch them when they kick in the door to go after your neighbors. Just remember, I'm the one that's telling you, when George Floyd was murdered, there was people around him. And those people watched him be murdered. Those people got no justice because those cops are pretty much living a perfectly unharmed life. So in the end of the day, what do you learn from this process? You learn that, hey, you can be a citizen or you can be against the grain. But if you're a citizen, you're basically signing up to be a fucking lab rat. That's the fucking truth. And yes, I am walking the goddamn dog. You see the dog that's all? I'm walking the goddamn dog. Yeah, and I'm having this conversation with you guys. My dad is probably going out the ass, but oh well. Either way, nothing but love and all that good stuff. And yo, I'll holler at you, Prezzo. You done know. Alright, everybody? I'll jump back up on this internet shit as soon as I get that Wi-Fi, because I got data and I'm expecting phone calls from family members, you know. Rest in peace to Uncle Guru. You done know. Love you, see? Bless up. Here, take my position. Look, I got a phone of the phone.
Buddy said we can use this platform for meeting.
The one moment in your life when you hope they don't trip. People. That's the people. That's the people. That's the people. Yo, the VP's down here. The Prezzo's down here. John Daniels is down here. We here in Toronto.
Do you support? You know, support from the Asian lady? Take a mask off. I'm with you. Not me.